Modern smartwatches can track a lot of things about your body, and one of those is SpO2. But what exactly is that and what does it mean? Well, to put it simply, SpO2 is your blood oxygen saturation levels, basically the amount of oxygen that is currently in your blood. And as you can imagine, given how we kind of need it to live, the more the better. Now, how exactly can a smartwatch measure your blood oxygen levels? You'd think that could only be done via some intrusive methods in getting a sample. Well, the way it does it is actually pretty smart. Basically, using usually an infrared light being fired through your skin, it is able to track the individual red blood cells carrying oxygen in your wrist. Keeping a track of those then allows the smartwatch to get a pretty good estimate of what your saturation levels are. It's able to either display it on the watch itself, or it can also keep track of it in some kind of health app on your phone. Though all of that of course differs depending on what smartwatch you have and what general ecosystem of devices you're in. But okay, why does it all matter? I mean, do you really need to know what your SpO2 levels are at all time? Well, if you are within the normal range, then you have nothing to worry about. And again, the higher the usually better. However, if you're below the ideal range, well then it could be a cause for concern depending on how low it is, given how low saturation levels can be a sign of things like sleep apnea, when you just wake up in the middle of the night because you are lacking oxygen. And there's plenty of other things that could be causing it, or it could be causing. Though of course that's better to talk about with a doctor rather than just consulting some random video on the internet. Now in those situations, a smartwatch can be great for monitoring your SpO2 levels and then sharing that data with your doctor, so both of you can more easily track and manage whatever's going on. And in fact, back during the COVID times, given how the virus was something that attacked the lungs and affected how much oxygen you were able to take in, measuring blood oxygen saturation became pretty crucial in seeing exactly if a person with the virus was getting enough oxygen. So as you can see, there's plenty of circumstances where this can come in useful, and now more and more smartwatches are supporting this feature. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about what that SpO2 number is on your smartwatch, what exactly it means, and more importantly, what you can do with it. So if you found this video helpful, maybe subscribe to How to Authority for more like this in the future.